Might not look like it, but the ice we're standing on is moving out to sea at 30 feet a day. We're on the Thwaites Glacier, one of the largest and most unstable glaciers in all of Antarctica. The water around Antarctica is warming. So to understand how all this is playing out underneath the ice, the scientists at this camp are attempting something no one else has done before. They're going to use hot water to drill a hole through here, the fastest moving part of the glacier, so they can install instruments in the water below, which is a daring goal they set for themselves. This is where they think the interface between the warming oceans and the ice of Antarctica is happening. As that water makes its way under the ice, it's eroding and weakening it. Besides the warm ocean currents, there's fresh water coming from the base of the glacier, which is lighter than the seawater, and so it floats up and could bring some of the heat energy from the seawater, which might cause the glacier to be melting even faster than expected. So these interactions are important for determining how quickly this ice shelf is going to melt. First, they send out a device called a CTD, which measures the conductivity, temperature, and depth of ocean water. Then they lower a larger set of instruments that'll stay down there for a year or two, measuring the velocities of the currents, the temperature, and the salinity of the water, to help them get a better picture of how the different sources of water are driving the melting of the ice. The scientists' instruments are set up to transmit data by satellite on the top of this tower, which is as tall as it is because this is roughly how much snow might fall and accumulate in this spot over the next 2 years. This team battled through sea ice. They battled bad weather and clouds to fly out to the glacier. Once they were here, terrible winds for days. But the team managed to drill all the way through, reach the water below. They put a CTD down 5 times. Those were the first ever CTDs taken under the main trunk of Thwaites. What they saw was that it's definitely warm enough to power the melting down there. It's highly turbulent, it's very dynamic. But when they were putting in the main scientific instruments that would stay down in those waters, it got stuck somewhere in the middle of the hole. If they had more time, maybe they'd try to drill another hole. But the next few days, the weather is just not good enough for them to continue, to try again. So we're at the end of a really tough day here at the camp. This is just how Antarctic research is. The ups and the downs, the victories and the defeats. I think the silver lining is they're leaving having seen this cavity of water that no one had been able to look into before. Hopefully the team will come back here to Thwaites again sometime in the future.